Hi there. In this video, I will give you a short how-to of the new time since and time until properties, which can be really useful. So time since is a time since another property, another date property, and a time until, that's the time calculated until another date property. And these gave some more context to the default date properties we saw before. So as an example, I would like to use the close date for deals. So we have some deals here, and we see that the close date varies in the upcoming year, but we're not sure about the context. So this March 10th, I have to calculate myself that it's still 2 months from now. But how about the June one? So I would like to create a time until property. Another use case we could have used is the create date, for example. So if you want to see for a certain group of people how long they have been created by now, or what time on average they have been created until they get to a certain life cycle stage, for example, you can use these as well. For now, I will create a time until property for the deal close date. So I go to properties, check for deal properties. I want to create a new one, time until close date. Deal property, it's deal information. This property shows the time. It's dynamic. Okay. You will find it under calculation. So it's also included in pro and enterprise levels. Otherwise, you don't have the calculation properties in there. So we use time until, and you will see there is a dynamic date that is being used for today's date. Before we could create these as well, but we always had to create a property for today's date, update that one in a workflow. We don't need any of that anymore. So for now, I just click close date. I click on create, and I will go to the deals. So the first thing we can do, we can edit the columns, time until, close date. I want it to be shown next to the close date. And it still needs to be updated. Hey. Oh, 1 second. So it needed some time to calculate, but now we have the time until close date in here. We can start on it. So look at this deal. It's only 60 days from now, so maybe we need to hurry up a bit. And for some others, this one is still almost a year from now. We don't need to put too much effort on that one. So you can use it for a lot of cases. Time until some date, time since a certain date. We can create for more properties for how long some things have been opened or were closed, or you can still use time between. That's also really helpful. But these you can add them to your columns, your views. You can filter on them. We can create lists. We can add them to reporting. So if you have a case where you could use the time until or time since, or you have made a weird workaround with a today's date property, we can now remove them.